Hey guys, I'm Miss Jordan, and today I'm going to be teaching your intermediate acro class. I hope everybody had a great week off and is ready to hop right back into things. So let's get started with some stretching. So again, find an open space with a mat or a blanket or a yoga mat or anything that works for you, and we're going to start stretching. So get into your butterfly and push your knees down and try and go down as far as you can. Go down as far as you can. Hold it for a second. And now straighten out your legs and point your toes and grab your feet or your ankles, or as far down as you can grab. And now we're going to flex our feet, and we're going to try and grab behind them and pull them up a little bit. Alright, shake it out. And now we're going to go straddle. And make sure when you do your straddle, your knees are facing the ceiling and you're pointing your toes. Yes. Alright, so we're going to go to the right side and reach as far over as you can with keeping your legs straight and your knees up at the ceiling. You're going to hold it here. And now we're going to stretch to the other side. And now we're going to reach down the middle. We're going to go down as far as you can while keeping your knees up at the ceiling and just keeping your legs straight. Alright. Shake it out, shake it out. And now we're going to do our right lunge. So when you do our right lunge, keep your back leg off the ground and keep it straight. And keep your right knee over your heel so that you're not leaning forward. You want it to be a straight line. Hold it here. Now we're going to drop that back knee. Try and push your hips into the ground as far as they can go so that you're stretching out your hamstrings. Your hamstrings, right? Yeah. And your hip flexors. So you want those to be nice and stretched. And now we're going to push back, bend our back leg, but keep our front leg straight and try and fold over as far as you can go. Push back forwards. You're going to take your right hand and grab your left foot or your back foot. Alright, I'll let it go. And we're going to get into our left lunge. So again, keep your back leg straight and off the ground. Keep this front knee over your heel with a straight leg. It's not really straight, it's bent. Alright, now we're going to drop that back knee and push our hips into the ground as far as they can go without leaning over like this. You want your hips to be squared. So you're square. Alright, now we're going to lean back. We're going to straighten our front leg and bend our back leg and fold over our leg. left hand, grab our back foot. Alright. Next, we're going to stretch out our wrists so they're nice and warmed up. We're going to take them flat on the ground and push them forward. You don't want to push too hard. You want to make sure you're pushing enough to stretch them, but not hurt yourself. And now we're going to flip them over. Push. Here for a second. And then shake them out. And we're going to interlock and roll like we're making a meatball. Roll them, throw them, and shake them out again. Okay. Next, we're going to do our ankles. So prop your foot up on something. We're going to roll it to the right. I think it's to the right. Count clockwise. Clockwise. Whichever way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and now we're going to reverse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and now we're going to switch feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then reverse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. I think our wrists and our ankles are all stretched out. So we're going to stand up and we are going to stretch out our necks. So we're going to look to the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we're going to look, not really look, but tilt right, left, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excuse me. And then we're going to look up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now we're going to roll our head to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to roll it to the right. My hair's all over the place. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like I just look like a moth doing that because I don't have a hair tie. Okay. And now we're going to stretch out our shoulders. So we're going to take it to our right arm across and fold in with our left arm. I'm going to pull as hard as we can. And now we're going to switch. Pull. And now we're going to take our right arm behind our head and push it with that elbow or that hand. Push your elbow with your hand. So, as far as you can go. And now switch as far as you can without hurting yourself. Alright, next we're going to do a little bit of legs. We've got to strengthen our legs. So we're going to do, first we're going to start off with 10 jumping jacks, and then we're going to run 10 times. We're going to do that twice. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, And now run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now jumping jacks again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now run. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my goodness, it's hard to talk and do that at the same time. All right. Shake it out, shake it out. We're going to do 20 squats, and then lunges. Okay, ready? So make sure that your feet are probably not too far apart, not too far in. Probably right about where your hips are. And we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, and 20. Well, you probably should have said it before we did them. But make sure that you're squeezing your butt. That's what squats are for your butt. And you want to make sure you're squeezing them when you're going down and going up. All right. Whew, that's kind of tiring. Next, we're going to do 20 lunges. 10 on the right, 10 on the left. We're going to be switching them, so it's going to go right, left, right. Okay, yeah, got it. So, yeah, hands on your hips. My throat's dry. I need some water. All right, ready? Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right. Shake it out, and I'm gonna give you a 30-second water break. So go get your water. I'm gonna get my water because I'm very thirsty. All right. Now that we've all got our water, we're gonna get right back into it. So we're going to be stretching out our backs a lot today. We're going to do a lot of back stuff. We're going to strengthen our back muscles. Yeah. So we're going to start off with a couple back stretches. You know, warm up your back. And then we're going to do some stuff in the middle of the floor and then across the floor. Yeah? Okay. Sounds great. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to, of course, lay on our stomach, and we're going to do our cobra. So make sure your legs are straight. Make sure you're engaging your back muscles, right? We're going to push up, and you can adjust your hands however you want. We're going to push as far back as we can while pushing our shoulders down. Let me do it to the front just to show you. Push your shoulders down. Yes. Okay. And we're going to hold it as long as we can. Well, not as long as we can, but to get that good stretch, you know. And then we're going to go down. Take a breath. We're going to go back up. And we're going to look up at the ceiling, and we're going to touch our feet with our head. So we're going to do our seal. Which one's the cobra? The seal or the cobra? All right. We're going to touch our feet to our head and look up at the ceiling. And we're going to hold it here for a minute. Remember to keep pushing your shoulders down and keep looking up at the ceiling. I can't talk when I look up at the ceiling. And then we're gonna come down. And then we're gonna go to child's pose. And we're gonna take our right arm and we're gonna fold it through. Just stretching out your shoulder as well as your back. And then we're going to switch to our left hand and fold it through. Alright. And now we're going to lay back on our stomach. And we're going to do our Supermans. So we're going to do 5 Supermans. Wait. No, that's too easy. We're going to do 10 Supermans. And then we're going to hold them. So be ready for that. Alright, so we're going to have our arms straight out and our legs straight out. And we're going to lift. 1. And down. 2. Down. 3, 4, 5, 6, down, 7, down, 8, down. Try and get your legs and your arms as high as possible. 9, down, and 10. Hold it. Gonna hold it. Try and squeeze your legs together. Go up, 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 and down. Whew. Made me break a sweat. My goodness. Alright. Next. Stretch out your back again. If you need to go down in child's pose, go down in child's pose. Or rock and roll, whichever one you want to do. Just make sure you stretch out those back muscles because you don't want to work them too hard. Yeah? And we're going to do one last thing on our stomach. It's going to be our bracelet. Yeah. Okay. Lay down. Ooh. You're going to grab your ankle and your other ankle, and we're going to go up. Let's see. We're going to go up into it 5 times. Yeah. So you're going to start with your hands holding your ankles, and you're going to go up and then down. Up 5 times, and we're going to hold it on the 5th one. So lay on your stomach. My goodness, I keep burping. My apologies. Grab your ankles, and we're going to go up, and down, and up, and try and get your back as arched as possible. Down, and 3, down, 4, down, and last one. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And come down. Woo. Roll in child's pose. And stretch out your back. And now we're going to lay on our back. And we're going to do some crunches. We're going to do 30 crunches. Just regular crunches. Nothing fancy. We just got to warm up our abs. Yeah? And I'm going to try and count, but it's really hard to count and do it at the same time. So I'll do my best. Yeah? I'll probably count every 5th one. Does that make sense? Okay, let's go. Lay on your back. And you can have your arms behind your head or here. Not under your butt. Let's put them right here, right beside our head. Regular punches. Ready? 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Ooh. So roll over, stretch out do rock and roll. We're gonna do rock and roll, stand up, without using our hands, and arms landing here, 5 times. Yes, I'll go, all right, okay, I can't talk, sorry, my bad. All right, so hands, ready, and go. And up, 1, and up, 2, ooh, up, 3, and up, 4, ooh, last one, make it good, make it count, oh, and up. All right, my tailbone's still a little hurt, so I'm still struggling a little with some of these moves, but that is a-okay. All right, moving on. We are going to do our elbow stands. Elbow stands. Yes. Elbow stands, head stands, chest stands, handstands. All right. So we're going to do 5 regular elbow stands. So you want to make sure you're squeezing your abs, your butt, your legs, everything. Squeeze everything. Okay? So we're going to do it 5 times, regular, with straight legs. So start down, your hands flat on the ground, and straight legs. And we're going to go up, down. These are kind of rough. That's okay. And I'm not doing them very well, but make sure that your back is straight and you don't want to arch your back too much, and you're keeping your hands flat and you're pushing out of your shoulders. So 2 more. And last one, try and hold it for as long as you can. That wasn't very long. That's okay. All right. Next, we are going to do our chest stands. And one thing some of you guys can practice, I can't do it because my back doesn't bend like that anymore. You can go into your chest stand and you can roll up over. It's really hard to explain without somebody doing it. So you're going to go up into your chest stand with your legs straight up, and you can bend your legs over, and you're going to be turning your head and rolling up into your bridge. I don't know why that's so hard to explain. Okay, maybe I'll get somebody to do it and send a video. That might be a good idea. All right, so if you want to do that, you can do that. But if you don't feel comfortable or have no idea what I'm talking about, we're just going to do regular chest stands, okay? We're going to do same thing 5 times. Hold it as long as you can. Make sure you do have a soft surface. I don't want anybody getting hurt on hard floor, even if it's just a thick blanket. Yeah, let's do it. All right. So we're going to start up, flat hands, and same thing as your elbow stands. You want to squeeze everything. So we're going to do them 5 times, okay? So go up. And down. And you can come out of it 2 different ways, I guess. Or a couple different ways. You can roll back down with both your legs, or you can bring one leg down at a time. Yeah? Okay. So again, go up. Down. 2. Up. 3. Whew. This is getting harder each week. And up. Down. And last one. Make sure you're squeezing your butt. That's the main thing, I guess. Definitely your butt and your legs. You want to make sure that your butt is squeezing and your legs are together, and you're not going up into your chest stand with your legs like, woo. You don't want them doing that, because that's weird. Or maybe I'm just weird. All right, last one. Try and hold it as long as you can. Ready? Oh, my goodness. All right. So shake it out. Shake out your back. Stretch out your back. Do whatever you need to do to stretch it out. And then we're going to do our handstands. All right. So handstands on the wall. Yes. So find a wall, empty wall. Not really empty wall, but a wall that you can do your handstands on. You're not afraid to kick any pictures over or anything over, like hitting a table or hitting the lamp. Okay. Find a nice space. And we're going to do 5 handstands. Yeah, 5 handstands. And then we're going to go back up on the 5th handstand and then do 5 handstand push-ups. All right. So find your wall. Nice. Pointed toes, straight legs, straight back, straight arms, straight everything. Position. Yeah. And you're ready to go up. Ready? First one. Go up. Oh my gosh, I need to fix my shirt. And go down. Sorry about that. And go up. And hold it. And down. And remember, how do you land out of a handstand with your arms up? And same way you went into it. So that you're ready to do another one. All right, I think this is 3. We're going to say this is number 3. Go up. And hold it. And come down. And land it. And 4. And come down. And land it. And now we're going to do 5 handstand push-ups. Yes. The best you can. Now don't try and bend all the way down to the ground. Just try and bend as far as you can and then push out of your shoulders. I'm going to strengthen those shoulders up a little bit. Yes. Okay. Pointed toes, straight legs, arms up, and go up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up and land it. Okay. I think you've been working hard. We're gonna have another 30-second water break. Yeah. 30 seconds. Go get your water. Go hydrate up. Okay. Water break's over. Okay. I found a hair tie, so my hair's not wacky and crazy. Alright, so next we are going to go across the floor. No, we're not. I lied. Sorry. Liar, liar, pants on fire. We are going to practice our tensicas. Yes. Our tensicas. Okay. So, first, we are going to practice just going from our bridge into our downward dog and switching off so that we can get used to our hands moving and our wrists rotating. Yes. So we're going to start off in downward dog, just like this, and we're going to rotate into bridge. Raspy there. We're going to rotate into bridge, and then we're going to flip back over into downward dog, and we're going to do that 4 times. I think about 4 times, as long as it takes me to get over to that side. So probably about 4. All right, so start your downward dog. And what you're going to be doing, you're moving your feet and your arms over. So, I mean, it's kind of just like your whole body is folding over. That's literally exactly what it is. Okay, so, and when you do this, also, one more thing, your wrist is moving inward. So you're not breaking your arm to get into your bridge, but when you rotate your arm and your leg at the same time, your wrist is going to be rotating towards the back wall so that you're in your bridge. Yes, got it? Okay, so downward dog, and we're going to rotate into bridge, and then flip back over. Oh, I flipped the wrong way. Keep going. Downward dog, and then bridge, and then downward dog, and then bridge, and then one more time. Yeah. Whew, that was crazy. Okay. So if you need to do that a couple more times, go ahead and do that. I guess it's just getting you used to the movement of what your Tensica is going to be like. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. So next, what's next? We're going to practice, what are we going to practice? We're going to practice, sorry, I had a complete brain fart. Okay, so next we are going to try and get the movement for getting into your Tensica. Yeah, and you're going to be starting on your knees, and it's the same movement with your legs and your arms. So you want to take the movement from your downward dog into your bridge and apply it here. Because when you go from your downward dog into your bridge, that's exactly what your arms and your arm and your leg is doing for your Tensica. Yeah? Okay. So we're going to get used to getting the first movement of it. And I guess we can try and get it into our bridge first. Yeah? So you're going to be putting your hand on the ground and you're kind of kicking your leg up and your arms opening. So you're going, is it opening this way or is it opening this way? Get it together. Okay. So, yeah. So you're going to open your arm up this way and your leg up this way and you're going to go into your Tensica or into your bridge. So, go up. Oh, that was something else, wasn't it? And then you're going to go back over. Yeah? I feel like that looks so bad. That's okay. All right, so you want to get used to that movement. And then when you're ready, you are going to be kicking your legs straight up. So I somewhat have it, but my legs are a little bent. You want to try and straighten your legs as much as possible. Okay? So I'm going to demonstrate it once or twice, probably just once. And then we're going to move on, okay? And I want you to practice these moves at your house anytime you want. I know everybody's got so much free time on their hands. That gives you plenty of time to practice your acro stuff, right? Right, yes. All right, so I'm going to do it one time. I'm going to try my best, okay? Ooh, whew. All right. And that's what it should somewhat look like. A little bit cleaner, you know, and more graceful would be nice. But that's what it should look like. And if you are ready, you can practice that at home whenever you want. And practice your downward dog into your bridge. And practice kicking into your bridge and stuff like that. Yeah? Okay. Cool beans. Cool beans. So let's go across the floor really quick. We're going to do a couple of things, handful of things. We're going to be doing we're going to start off with our one-handed cartwheels. Yeah? So one-handed cartwheel, hand behind your back or hand up, whichever. That doesn't make any sense. Hand behind your back or hand right here. Wherever you want. Just make sure it's
times you're going to do it. But you should know how many times you're going to do it. We're going to do 5 times across the floor that way and 5 times back this way. So let's do it. Yeah. Goes 1, 2, 3, and remember you're landing with your arm up, or both arms up, and legs straight. 4, I think that's 4. I keep losing count. My apologies. And 5. All right, and now we're gonna do them back this way. And just to challenge you guys a little bit, if you want to try and do your one-handed cartwheel from your bad side, that sounds fun. That sounds exciting, right? Yeah? Okay, I'm gonna do my good side though. But if you want to practice your bad side, I encourage it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, next we are going to do our front lumbers. Yeah? And if you need help with them, you can always ask your parents and parents to spot them. They're going to be up in their handstand and their feet are going to fold over, and you just have to put your arms right at their back so they don't fall on the ground, and your support. I mean, there's a fly. We need a little water break soon. All right, so front lumbers. We're just gonna do 3 that way and 3 this way, okay? So again, start like you're doing your handstand, because that's exactly what you're doing. 3 times. Ooh, the first one is always the hardest for me. Maybe it's just because I'm old. All right, 2. These are so bad. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Last one on this side. And you're, okay, I'm not explaining it. Things to make sure of. You're squeezing your abs, you're squeezing your butt, and you're squeezing your back, and your arms are coming up straight over your head, not around town. They're coming straight up. All right, last one on this side. Actually, last one in general, because we don't really have that much time left, but I'm trying my best. All right, that one's a little better. All right, okay. Next, we're doing our front walkovers, and I said it before. I know everybody has so much time on their hands. You know, you're at home. Practice your acro. You can practice your front lumbers in your yard, your backyard, your front yard, whichever one you want, or anywhere you want to. Yeah, I'm encouraging it. I better see some awesome gymnasts when we come back. Excuse me. All right, front walkovers. 3 times. Ready? You're starting as if you're going into a handstand, and your foot is pointed, and you're in impromptu, and your arms are up. Ready? You always want to land with a straight leg. Mine probably wasn't straight, but you always want to land with one. So 2 more times. Sorry. And I guess you don't really want much weight on this foot when you come up. You want it to be light as a feather. All right, last time. All right. And also encouraging some challenges. If you are comfortable with it, you can practice your front walkovers with your one hand, If you need some help, you can always ask your parent. All you have to do is hold their other hand. Parents, you just have to hold their one hand out and their other hand is on the ground, and that gives them enough support as if they're doing a regular front walkover. All right, next, back walkovers. I'm thinking. If you're not comfortable doing your back walkover, of course, you don't have to do it. But I would like you to practice going into your bridges and kicking over. And if you still struggle with getting into your bridge, best ways to practice it are finding a wall, an empty wall, just like with your handstands, and you face away from the wall, and you walk your hands down into your bridge, and you walk them back up. And another way, having I guess you could definitely use a chair or a couch to practice this, but you want to make sure it's something that doesn't move. You can definitely use your couch. Yeah. You can face away from the couch and practice your bridge landing on the couch. Yeah. And what you want to make sure you want to do, have your hands out and you're looking at your hands the entire time. You don't take your hands, or you don't take your eyes off your hands until your hands are on the ground. Yeah? So that means your hands go up first, and then your neck goes up, and then you start with your back, and yeah, that's about it. Except for these back walkovers. Let's get them done. All right. So back walkover, you're just facing the opposite way, but you're still having your toe tendu, and your legs straight, and your arms up. No, your arms are right here. Just kidding, right job. Yeah, ready? And you also want to make sure that when you go back into it, that your leg is in a beautiful, long, wide split. Yeah? And your legs are straight. I know for a fact mine weren't straight, but your legs, they need to be straight. Ready? 2 more times. And this foot, here's one thing you can practice. If you have your back walkover and you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can practice doing your walkover with your foot in the air. I know it sounds scary, but it helps. Yeah? So if you want to practice going into your back walkover with your foot up in the air, you can do that. If you don't feel comfortable, of course you don't have to. All right, ready? Is it 2 more times? 2 more times. And land. And last time. And land. All right. Well, that is about everything I have for you guys today. I'm trying to think. I think that's all I have. Yeah. So I hope you guys had fun with this video, and I hope you're practicing your acro at home, and you're staying safe, social distancing, yeah. And I'll see you guys next week. Okay? Bye.